Friends, how are you? How's life wherever you are? You should let me know. You should tell me about your life because I like hearing from you, and because I want you to know that I'm here and that I care. That's important. I've had a very strange occurrence this week that I kind of wanted to talk about. I had some other stuff on my mind to talk about today, but we're just going to do this. I haven't been here for most of this week. I've been staying at my parents' house. My mother is out of town, and my father is, elderly and has Parkinson's, and somebody needs to be there just in case, kind of thing. So I've been working from there and staying there, in the evenings, staying at night when he's asleep, whatever. I've been there. Been at my parents' house for most of this week. So a lot of the episodes have been pre-recorded, which worked out well with the project, that sort of stuff. And it's been good. It's kind of one of those reminders that not everything is permanent, and that you should take time to stop and go, man, I wish I have the chance now to spend more time. I should, because eventually I'm going to have that, moment where it's like, I wish I'd have spent more time with Dad, but you know what? I've spent a lot of time this week, or, whatever. I get, help him do some things and whatever. We've had some good dinners and just hang out, watch TV together, that kind of stuff. So that's been very, very good. That's not the weird experience. As many of you may know, I all but gave up social media in November of 2023. It was just after the last Flogging Molly cruise. I talked to my friend Dennis on that cruise about his social media. He has none. He's like, I don't use it. I don't want to use it. I have no interest in it. And I really kind of thought about that. He's like, He's perhaps one of the most present people I've ever met. He gives everybody time. He gives everybody moments. He takes the time to really fully engage with people, and it's fascinating. And I really had to long think about my social media usage at that time, and how much time I spent chasing the favor of others, or the to get more followers or subscribers or whatever. I was chasing something. I don't really know what it was, instead of being more present with the people who were in front of me. And so I basically abandoned all of the things that I would spend time on. Twitter, gone. I mean, I still have an account. I'm not going to give them my account, but I don't use it. Facebook, I'll check it a few times a week to see. I check Facebook Marketplace to see if there's any bass guitars I want. And then there's a few groups that I belong to that I'll check in on. That's about it. I don't post on there. Discord, gone. Reddit, gone. Board Game Geek, gone. Hacker News, I just gave up all of it. I gave up everything so that I could be more focused on my family, my friends, you guys. You're part of that. You're my family and friends. And I kind of kept Instagram. I will look at throughout the day a few times, but I don't really post there. Maybe once or twice a month I'll post a picture that I've taken or something like that. And then these videos. So this is it. This is my entire social media usage. And it's been extremely freeing. And what I have found is that focusing on my local needs, my family's needs, my children's needs, my parents' needs, whatever, my friends' needs, has been a very rewarding, and it's just been great. It's been fantastic. Plus, I've read a lot of books. I've had a lot more time for reading. I've had a lot more time for playing music or experiencing hobbies that I kind of always backlined because I would spend 8 hours a day on social media. Tweeting constantly, being in the moment instead of being present with the people that I'm with, taking pictures so that I could post and get followers or likes or whatever. It was sick. And as part of that, I've given up all of the things that connect me to the outside world, meaning that I don't really know anymore what's going on. Indianapolis Chris asked me, what are the big games I'm looking forward to in 2025? I have no idea. I have no clue what's coming out this year. I have zero ideas. Unless you tell me, Chris, no clue. Not a clue in the world. I know what Portal's doing this year. That's, part of my job. But I don't know. I'm not following anybody who would tell me. I will go to convention and I will play whatever's hot, and I will decide if I want to take it home with me, and that's going to be my games for the year. Like that's it. I did it last year. It was fantastic. I found some great products or whatever. Okay, so all that is to say, I've had a really good year of growth with my nucleus, my core people, you guys, my family. I say you guys because, like, truthfully, you're my friends, right? I have like two local friends that I see a few times a year, and then you guys. That's it. Uh, yeah, and a couple overseas friends that I chat with. Um, so the thing that's been odd is if you've spent any time with old people, you'll know that they absolutely love the news. And so my father is watching the morning news, the afternoon news, the evening news. I've been bombarded with all of the nonsense that's happening right now, and it is absolute nonsense. Uh, and God, it was gross. It's absolutely gross. Like being disconnected for a year and then coming back and sitting down and hearing like it's just not that policies are gross or what. Just like the news cycle is gross. The like weaponization of news is exactly what it is. It's weaponizing news for advertising dollars. It's disgusting. It's just it's gross. I don't have personal agendas. I've never really had personal agendas. I barely have enough personal strength to keep myself afloat. And I mean, I don't have a whole lot of personal ability to fight for others. I'm fighting for myself, a lot of the time. And so I've never considered myself like the social justice warrior. I don't consider myself that, but I do consider myself an ally to literally everybody. Like I have no enemies. I have no, I don't, I love everybody. Like as you should. I think that everybody deserves to be whatever they want to be, whatever they decide they are to be, whatever. And that convincing the world otherwise is disgusting. So that's as close as I get to this whole nonsense that's going on right now. And I had to, the last couple of days, I had to just put my headphones on. And when he turned the news on, I would just put my headphones on and blast music so I couldn't hear whatever the hell it was. It's just frustrating. It's just like, dude, I can't even keep myself afloat. I'm lucky I remember to pay my bills and to be bombarded with, again, here's the thing. It's all just rhetoric, right? Like what's actually happening is minuscule compared to the rhetoric that surrounds it and the news blowing it all up and blowing everything out of proportion for both sides. Both sides are doing it. There's no denying that. And it feels disgusting. And that's as close as I'm going to get to talking about this stuff. As a government employee, I'm not allowed to talk about this stuff. Like there's a reason I don't. I mean, part of the reason is I don't follow, that stuff closely. But the other part is I'm not allowed to. Like I just can't. I don't want to lose my job because I've talked about whatever policy that affects whoever. My contract, I can't do that, so I don't do that. But also part of it is I don't have the capacity for it. I don't have the personal capacity for it, and that also makes me feel bad, right? It makes me feel bad that I can't stand up and say, at this point though, I don't have a platform to do that. I have this, and I think that most of the people who watch this are of the same mindset, right? I think we're all one love kind of people, and it just hurts, It hurts. Everything hurts. Emotionally hurts. I mean, physically, I'm also hurting, but just wanted to talk about that a little bit and talk about why I don't talk about it. um, Maybe someday, I'll be more uh, able to. But I think for me personally, it just so much anxiety that I've shed over the last 8 years. I don't want it back. I'm not looking to take more anxiety on. And that's selfish and mean, and maybe that's just, maybe I'm the asshole for doing that, or for being that self-absorbed or whatever, and that's fine if that's the way you feel, but I just can't. But I'm here to have open discussions and talk about it as much as I can, especially in, one-on-one. So if you got thoughts, let me know. If you got questions, let me know. As always, I love hearing from you, so thank you for continuing to stick with me. I'll be at my father's most of the weekend as well, so I don't think I'm going to have project videos next week. Really all I have to do is sand and finish that thing for my sister, and then I'll be back to the kitchen island, but that might have to wait until like March, so we'll see. Thank you for watching. Please give this video a like if you can, and if you're not subscribed, please do so. I've had a week of positive subscriber growth. That's phenomenal. That feels so cool. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. I'll see you on Monday. Today's 1,000 plus little things happy, successful people do differently. We are learning 16 harsh truths that make us stronger. Ooh, let's go. Number 1, life is not easy. Hard work makes people lucky. It's the stuff that brings dreams to reality. So start every morning and ready to run farther than you did yesterday and fight harder than you ever have before. That's extremely important. Like, setting yourself up to be lucky is the most important part of being lucky. Are there people who are just dumb luck? Sure. But the vast majority of people have set themselves up for that luck.